Hi everyone, welcome back to the Pot Smoker's Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Pot Smoker's Bible, and it contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Old Testament of the Christian Bible, and I use the King James version of the Bible to write to put together the book of Zion and write the Pot Smoker's Bible. Um, and what I'm doing, there's no trying to this. Okay, I want you to understand that. It's a done deal. I found the prophecy in the scattered bits and pieces that you'll find it in this book. All of the bits and pieces are there, but they're scattered, line by line, precept by precept, just like the prophet Isaiah said. Okay? So, this is a Bible. It's a sacred text. And people who normally uh, proclaim themselves to be servants of the God of this book right here are treated with the utmost respect in this society. It would be totally out of character for a woman to call up a priest and say, it would not happen. Yet this is happening to me. So I'm trying to start a movement to free us from the tyranny of oppression. I'm trying, and succeeding by the way, of fulfilling the prophetic text left to us by the gods of the earth 3,000 years ago. Those same gods whose descendants I'm in communication with. They're called Gray. Now, I would really like to ask all of you men out there who keep calling me incessantly every time I confirm you on my account. I confirm you on my account because I believe that you smoke pot, do drugs, worship God, and want to know the truth of prophecy. That's why my account is called Pot Smokers Bible. Bible. That should give you a clue that I am not interested in sex. I do not care how pretty you think this face is, because this face was given to me by my ancestry. It has nothing to do with my message. Oh, except for one thing. If you have watched my videos, you'll know this. If you haven't watched my videos, watch them or delete me from your account and go find somebody else to have sex with, because I'm not interested. So let me explain to you in detail exactly what I mean when I say I was abused as a child. My uncle had a car wreck. He had frontal lobe damage. He got out of the hospital, his head still wrapped in bandages. And he found me in the upper floor of my grandmother's farmhouse. It was a hot summer's day, and I, being so proud that I could take my clothes off all by myself, took my clothes off because I was hot, and I was playing with a box of kittens. And he walked into the room and saw my naked little body and his damaged brain that could not differentiate between good and evil, right and wrong, yes and no. Don't do that. did that. I am not capable of what you're offering me. I wish to God that I was. But as I bled out in my grandmother's bathtub, I lost the ability to benefit from this space. Because every man who has touched me since then, save one, has made me relive that horror in my mind. I am a priestess. I serve a living God, not an idol that can't do anything about it, not a mythical being that only exists on a much higher level of existence than ours. And yet, every time I confirm people who have asked me to accept them, this is what I get. 5 seconds later, the phone rings. Then it's smoochy. Show me what's down here. Show me what's down here. I want to see what's down here. Call after call after call. Sometimes it's the same guy 10 or 12 times. Once in a while, I answered the phone thinking, hey, maybe somebody wants to talk about God. Maybe one of these guys wants to organize a guild. Maybe, just maybe, this guy right here, whoever the fuck you are, might want something other than sex. So, I'm going to decline this Hebrew guy because unless you want to save the world, save the children, create a just society where no one suffers, treat women with the respect that they deserve, and that, my friends, is not respect. Unless you're willing to watch my videos in detail to understand that I am not meant for you. I'm not available to you. When I was 17 years old, God chose my husband for me. Even if the man is dead, that is still the only one who has ever and will ever or could ever be for me because of what my uncle did. May he rest in peace because he did only, it wasn't his fault. May he rest in peace. May my itchy little brother Brian, on the other hand, be forgiven, but at the same time, learn that what you did was wrong. Sorry, Mom, but I don't care that your precious Brian should be allowed to hold his secrets to his grave. He tried to tell you, and you refused to hear. And then you tried to force me to comply with his death wish, when that was the last thing that I needed or wanted at that time. The last thing I wanted to do was to see my rapist on his dying bed so that he could again ask for my forgiveness. Brian, you are forgiven eternally. Please move on with a better life. Because I love you, brother. What you did hurt like hell. But I forgive you. I cannot give you the love that you deserve, gentlemen. As beautiful as you are. As beautiful as I am. It cannot be. Because if I could love you, I would have found somebody like you a long ass fucking time ago. And I would be just like everybody else on this planet. So please, please, I beg you, from the depths of my soul, don't fall in love with me in the man-woman way. Okay? Because it'll only break your heart. I am not spiritually available. God gave me to another. I am that man's and that man's only. If he doesn't care for me, that's his thing. My thing is that I'm faithful to God, to Gray, my Lord and Master Ishi, my friend, my baby daddy, the Council of Gray, the ruling body of our planet, our reality. And yet, consistently, every fucking time, I get messages from you guys. Kids. That could be my grandchildren. Saying they're in love with me. I love you too, son. But I love you as a mother to a child. Because I gave birth to you through my suffering. And that goes for all of you. The only reason I'm alive is because I dedicated my life to saving humanity from itself. I can't give you what you want. It's impossible. I'm untouchable. If I were to let you do to me what you want to do to me, I would be at war in my head. And my body would be screaming in agony. Because I would be reliving my death as a toddler. Because that's what happens every time a man fucks me. It's not my fault. It happened. But that is the reality that I'm stuck with. So please, read the videos. Or watch the videos. Let me save you. Please, in Zion, soulmates will come together. You will find your perfect match in Zion. If there is a perfect match for you in humanity, you'll find it in Zion. Because it's all about love and unity and bringing together the souls that match. So we will find your true love there. But I'm not that true love. And I cannot give you what you want. You're not going to see what's below here. Because what's below here might look good to you. But the thought of you liking what's down there makes my skin crawl. Men did this to me. So you blame your gender for what it's done to me and millions like me. That's why I called out on to God. To save me from men like you. So may the Grey watch over you, guide you, protect you, and keep you from all harm. May they teach you right from wrong. And may you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light. The unicorn way. Find your joy and pursue it. And stop looking for love. Love will find you. Stay happy and high. Know that I love you. I'll see you later. I'll never say goodbye.